Well, that's
Sorry.
too bad. That's all right. He's not leaving anything to his kids anyways, right?
That's true.
Oh,
That's true.
Goodness.
All right. Busy day.
Yes.
Busy day.
We've got some snow on the way, and this one is really, it's not so much about the amounts, it's about the impact to the commute. So folks that are going to be heading out, sure enough, we are going to be dealing with some very slippery travel. We haven't seen much snow in Boston. We're about 2 feet below average. We've only seen just over 2 inches. Worcester, we've seen about 21, but still about 20 inches below the average for the season. But we've got winter storm warnings as well as advisories in place beginning at 1 o'clock for eastern Massachusetts. And I do expect the travel to start to get quite slippery as we get to that 2 to 3 o'clock hour. As snow comes down, it's going to stick right away with temperatures below freezing. By 5, 10 o'clock, this is when we're going to see the highest impact because steadier snow will transition to sleet and freezing rain and eventually rain overnight. So by tomorrow morning, as you get out the door, it'll be a little bit milder. You won't see as much ice potential unless you're traveling north and west, where it could be a little bit slick as we go through tomorrow. This is our big storm system. Low pressure now beginning to develop along the mid-Atlantic coast, and that will continue to push northward, but high pressure in control, meaning we've got very cold, dry air in place across New England. So as this band of precipitation moves in, it's actually drying up before making it to the ground in some spots. Darker shades of blue perhaps indicating where that rain is moving in or where that snow is coming on in and actually making it to the ground. And noticing as temperatures, again, in the teens and 20s, you will see the snow stick right away. I do expect by 2, 3 o'clock in the Boston area, snow coming down pretty heavy too, 1 to 2 inches an hour. That is going to create very limited visibility and allow for the snow to pile up quickly. And it's that first thump of snow because once we get towards that 7, 8 o'clock hour, warmer air aloft will work on in, allowing for a transition to sleet and freezing rain from south to north as we go on through the evening hours. So eventually, down across the southeast, after you pick up some snow, it will change over to rain and pretty much get washed away. By midnight, you're noticing that freezing line or that sleet even into parts of New Hampshire. So that will start to cut back some totals, but with temperatures close to that freezing mark, still watch for some icy spots. By 6 o'clock, you're noticing most of temperatures along southeastern Massachusetts already in the 40s. It will be quite breezy. Temperatures near freezing, though, north and west could allow for some slick spots across the higher terrain, but really most of the snowfall accumulation continues just to the north and west, and we're pretty much seeing an end of this, wrapping up with improvements by the mid-morning. 3 to 6 inches widespread. That's what we're going for right now before that transition. Where it stays snow a little bit longer, if it takes just an hour or two difference of that changeover, we'll see some higher totals. And that could be for parts of northern Massachusetts into New Hampshire. Down across the southeast, though, 1 to 3, again, getting washed away. But also, because of that icy mix transition that we're expecting, could see some glaze, some up to 1/10 of an inch of icing. So a crust over, of course, that snow that could lead to some slick spots out there. But look at the temperatures into the 40s. We're not talking about all of this just turning to cement. It will improve. In fact, we're going to be watching for temperatures to stay into the 40s for your, of course, holiday, for Valentine's Day. And then we'll be watching as a front comes through late Friday into Saturday, cooling us down for the second half of the weekend. Chris?
All right, Sarah.